Good afternoon, students. Today our topic is objective of business. Today I am going to tell you the meaning of objectives. Objective here means goals of the business organization, or in simple terms we can say that what is the target of our business organization. So objective means end towards which the activities of business are directed. It means end results of the business organizations. Okay. So objectives of the business should be in specific terms, not be in general terms. See, for example, if I talk about the specific terms, so sales must be increased by 10% in 1 year. It is specific terms because our sale is increased by 10% within a year. If I talk about the general terms, if I say that increase sales, that is the general terms. So it's not fair or good in the business organization. We have to tell the increase or decrease of the sale and what the percentage of increase of the sale and how much time it will take. So the objectives of the business should be in specific terms. So there are three types of objectives of business organizations. The first one is economic, second social, and third one is human. So there are three another points which are covered in this point. Economic objective, first one is growth, or we can say that creation of customers. Second is profit, and third one is innovation, that is related with survival. So one by one we will discuss the meaning of growth, profit, and survival. Firstly we will discuss the survival point. See, the basic purpose of the business organization is that to survive or to exist in the competitive world for the longer period of time. Survival here means how your business can be survive in the among your competitors. It is possible only when the company is able to cover its cost and earn profit. Only then you can say that your business organization, your business make a particular position in the competitive world. Okay. So second point is profit. As we all know that profit is also most important element for every business organization. Okay. So to earn adequate amount of profit, because it's very essential for the survival, growth, and expansion of the business. See, if we want to expand our business, we need the profits. If I want to grow our business, then profit is also essential. So for the survival of the business organization, here also I need profit. So survival, growth, and expansion is possible with the help of profit maximization. So firstly we will concentrate the profit maximization for our business survival, growth, and expansion of the product. So third point is growth. Here growth means success of the business organizations, and success of business is measured by the growth rate. And how growth rate is measured in the terms of sales, number of branches, number of products, number of employees. In the initial stages, you are dealing in one particular product and you have only one branch. So now you are dealing in two or three products. Along with the two or three products, your number of branches will also be increased. So this is the growth of your business. Okay. So next one is social objectives. Social objectives are those objectives which are related with the societies. Okay. So business use the resources of the societies. How business produce the goods, how business will start our production, the raw material, with the help of raw material which is provided, which are available by the society. Okay. To earn profit by selling its products to the society. So businessman must do something for the society also. If society available the resources for the production, so it's moral duty for the businessman, he must do something for the society. And also because it can't survive for the long run by ignoring society's interest. If businessman will not take care the interest of the society, then his business will not be survive for the long time period in the society. So first point of social objective is supply of desired quality of the product at reasonable prices. So there should be good quality products for the society, and their prices will also be reasonable. Reasonable means affordable prices to survive in the long run and to maintain the goodwill. Goodwill here means reputation of the business. So businessman must provide the good quality products to the society, and at reasonable prices. Reasonable means affordable prices, which is according to the pay pocket of the people. So second point is avoidance of unfair trade practices. Unfair trade practices means black marketing, adulteration, overcharging, hoarding. So these are the types of unfair trade practices. Black marketing, we all know, it means to say that kala bazari. Adulteration means uh, adulteration means mix the duplicacy in the originality. Overcharging means you are charged for a particular product, overcharge. So all these types of unfair trade practices, a businessman should be avoid all these unfair trade practices if he want to earn maximum profit from the business organization. If he will not avoid all these practices, then the businessman will lose his reputation or goodwill and is punishable under the law. Here punishable means he can be fined or imprisonment or both. So third point is providing employment. So unemployment, this problem is very big problem for every society. So businessman must create the employment opportunity for the society, must give special consideration to the handicapped, disabled and poor people. This will improve the public image of the businessman. Okay, so another point is community service, or we can say that social service or contribution to the community development. Large business organization undertake various projects of the community services. See, he can run charitable dispensaries, hospitals, schools, etc., and can give the donation or charity to the NGOs, etc. It all increase the reputation of the company. So next point is avoidance of the pollution. Industry throw their waste material in the rivers and lakes. In this way, they are polluting the environment. Smoke coming out from the chimneys, which also pollute the environment. So it is the moral duty of the businessman add environment or eco-friendly techniques of production and drain the wastage material in such a way that it doesn't pollute the environment. So next point is fair return to the investors. Investor here means who invest the money in a company. So size of the business expanded so much nowadays. Many people purchase the shares of the company. If a company want to expand its business activities, expand its business size, so that particular company required money. So what will the company do? They will issue the shares into the market, and the investors purchase the shares. The person who hold the shares is known as shareholders. So business is operated by the money invested by the shareholders. In return, shareholder get the dividend on their investment. So business should be fulfill the expectation of the shareholders. So third is human or individual objectives. Individual objectives related with the employees of the organization. To get maximum from employees, businessman must take care of individual objectives. Employees' personal interest must be taken into account. So businessman provide good working condition to the workers. He will provide satisfactory wages and salaries or competitive salaries. Firstly, he will analysis that how much their competitor will pay to their workers, and accordingly he will provide the wages. Then personal growth and development of the employees by giving them training and updating about the technology and their knowledge and skill. So give recognition and respect to the employees by encouraging them to take initiative and participate them in the decision making. In this way, the employees of the organization will definitely motivate. Then provide special benefits just like housing facilities, medical facilities, etc. to the employees. So these are the objectives of the business organization. There are 3 types of objectives. The first is economic, social and human. Thank you so much.